Welcome to Ready Side RC, and today we're going to talk about the second run of this truck. So we've put now in 2 packs on this truck, and this run we swapped out the controller, but we're still running it on 4S. So for this video, guys, you're going to see, I don't know if I saw any improvements by swapping out the controller. So I put in my Futaba controller in on this just to see if that would change the reactions that I was getting from the the movements that I was putting into the truck. And I didn't really see too much of an improvement. Not drastic enough for me to pick it up in my driving characteristics or even my eyes and seeing how it performed. So I think what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go ahead and install thicker diff fluids throughout this truck. I'm going to swap out the system that's in this for a AVC system and see if that also aids it on top of doing the diff tuning. But I think this is a great truck, guys. The only thing that I will say is that guys that are trying to go into this and probably make this their first RC, I stated that from the first video. It is not. It is definitely not a first RC vehicle. It's probably somebody who's gone through a few RCs at this time and knows how to work on your trucks or your cars. I think it is a great budget platform to get into on-road, and I do like this truck. So that's why I'm going to go ahead, put the time in, do the tuning on this, and see if it gets a little bit better performance from it. Enjoy the video. Today we are running the Maverick Quantum R out again on 4S. I swapped out the controller, so now I'm running my Futaba controller on this. Gonna see how it performs. I like the other controller, but I didn't like how it was, the steering adjustments on there, meaning how, when I move it, it wasn't, I do a very little bit of an adjustment and it would move drastically on the car. So it was something up with it. I probably could have rebounded it and maybe corrected the issue, but decided put it on my own controller and let's see how it performs. It is cold today, guys. 33 degrees. So I don't blame the car if it can't get some traction out here, but it's 33 degrees out. Woo, how did that happen? Oh God, another. Not even paying attention, just driving through. Matter of fact, let's warm up the tires a little bit.
that didn't help much. It is really cold out here today though, guys. And this is gravelly, so it is going to spin out. It's worse than the last spot that I ran at. But I was out here today and I had the car in the back and felt it was a good time to just get it for a run. But after this, I'm looking to do some tuning. Get some tuning going. But the turning is better. Yeah, I'm not getting those. I'm able to put a full motion on the controller before it really does what it needs to do. Maybe not. Well, maybe not. Woo. I did nothing, and it split out on its own. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching. Look at my hand, guys. And it spins out on its own. All right, let's do this again. Hopefully you guys can see this. Ah, and it doesn't prove, it proves me wrong that time around. Oh, I didn't do anything. Let's see if it does it. No. Of course, I can try to get it on camera. It doesn't do it. But it does this weird thing where it will just spin out, and I think it's because it's diffing out. So the diffs need to be tuned. Yeah, it just spins out. I mean, it's good for some hooning. It is good for some hooning. But you have to constantly stay on the controller, meaning you have to constantly stay on steering because you got to make those adjustments. Otherwise, it's going to spin out. Ooh. Yeah, you got to get off the throttle a little bit. You got to drive it. It's basically what it comes down to. If you're not going to tune it, you got to drive this car. Otherwise, a good tuning, and I think you got a pretty good RC. But I don't think the controller made any difference. I'll be honest with you guys. I think it's the same. Yeah, it's different driving conditions versus the first time I drove it. I think I like my controller more. I mean, it is something that I've been using for years, so I like it more, but I think the stock controller would perform just the same out here today. I think what this truck needs is a good tuning, a good diff tuning. Start there and then you see what happens from that point on, but originally I wanted to do a shootout with my rally, but I'll be honest with you guys, the rally would kill this. My rally in its form that it is right now, it is hopped up, and this is box stock, so it's not fair to this to say, you know, shootout in its current form, but I'm gonna try to get this thing right and then do a shootout with this and the rally. But this isn't a bad little RC. For the price, it's not bad. And as I said, you don't get it thinking that you're just going to hit the pavement and run with it. It's not. And most RCs are like that. You're going to have to do a little bit to it. You're not going to find too many RCs out there that you're just going to be able to just grab out of the box and do absolutely nothing to it. But this one's going to need a little bit more than what you would normally do to your RTRs. A little bit more. But I think you got a nice truck once you do those kind of things to it. Because it's stable. I'm looking at it and it's hitting these ruts, and I have some cars at this speed that I'm taking some of these turns and they hit a rut like that, they would have flipped. This hasn't flipped. Got a little friend on the front. There we go. And I think the tires are now just starting to, nah, they're not. And that's my thing, is that you get on it it drives so hard. You get on it and it just drives hard, guys. It really does.
So that's it, guys. Second run in the books. I thought it performed well, and I got to really see what this truck is all about. And it's not a bad truck, guys. It's not, but it does need tuning. Definitely the diffs need some tuning on them to get them just right, but it's not a bad truck whatsoever. I didn't think the need for swapping out the controller showed me anything different than the first run. Definitely this surface is a lot more undesirable than the first spot, but I can't say that this car is going to require some tuning to get it to perform the way that you're going to want to. If you think you can pull this truck out of the box and it's going to perform great for you, you're mistaken. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram for our latest post to the channel. This is Ready Set RC, signing out. Thanks again, guys.